Finding a missing side length given two similar triangles. All right, so right away we're told that they're similar triangles. So we already know the corresponding parts are similar, not necessarily congruent, but similar. The angles are all congruent, but we're not going to deal with angles in this one. We're only dealing with side lengths. So in this case, what you want to make sure you're doing is matching up one of the corresponding pieces they already gave us. So pay attention to how they put the letters here, A, B, C, D, E, F. Those are in corresponding positions, meaning that A corresponds to D, B corresponds to E, C corresponds to F. So as long as we know that, we can go through and write a ratio or a proportion for this. So they're showing you that they're grabbing this amount. So it says to get from triangle ABC here, from the 42 to DEF to this side 6, they had to multiply by 7. So then we'd have to do the exact same thing here in order to make sure that these are similar triangles. So then on the bottom, I would do the same thing. I'd take 4 and I'd multiply by 7. So they're not even doing a full proportion. They're just saying they want you to find the relationship and then multiply or divide, depending on what you're doing. So let's go ahead and go to the next page. All right, so we have triangle ABC and triangle XYZ, and it says they're similar and wants us to find the missing side. So if we have AB, and these are in order, so AB would go to XY. So AB to XY, kind of keeping it the same way they did on the other one. So 4 times what gets me 12? 4 times 3. And then here, I'll switch colors up here. So the next one, if we go, let's go AC. So I'm going to do it on the top here. AC, so the first and the last goes with XY because that's in the first and last position. So AC to XZ like this. So what do I have to multiply by to get from 5 to 15? 3. So that's our scale. We're multiplying by 3. So we're going to do the same thing on this last one here. And I'm going to just go through the triangle like that, just because I don't have a lot of room. So we're going to multiply by 3 because that's what we've done on the other two sides. So we get 7 times 3, which is 21. All right, next one. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing. We're just finding the relationship. So I'm going to start with AB, and that goes with XY again in this case. So AB to XY. So how do I get from 10 to 2? Well, in this case, it looks like I'm going to have to divide by 5. Right, it's a division symbol. So now let's switch this up again. So we're going to go with, I'm going to go with BC, and I'll just put a line across the top here. So the last two, and that goes with YZ because they're the last two for this triangle. So I go BC to YZ here. And what do I do to get from 25 to 5? Again, divide by 5. So that means I'm going to do the same exact thing on the bottom. When I go from AC to XZ, I'm going to divide by 5. So 15 divided by 5, we get 3. Check. All right, one more. All right, so we're going to do the same thing. So we're going to match it up. AB to DE. And again, it's just matching up this position. So it's the first two letters, AB to DE. So what do we multiply by to get from 5 to 20? Multiply by 4. And then we're going to go, let's see, AC. So the first and the last here. First and the last. So I go from AC to DF. And again, I need to multiply 7 by 4 to get to 28. So the last piece, we're going to go from 8 to question mark. I've multiplied by 4 on the other two sides, so I have to multiply by 4 here. 8 times 4 is 32. All right, all done with that one.